Now, let me jump back to my the project. Okay. So project, right now, this is a project management template, right? So you can see that the bucket are different. So if you do, let's say, for example, like for me, I use do a lot of Lean Six Sigma. So we use PDCA, plan, do, check, act. So different phases, okay, or DMAC, define, measure, and so on. So different phases, I can put that in here. So then you can group by bucket so you can see that your task is actually in which phase. Same thing, if I click over here, you can see all this, the status, priority, and so on. Yeah. So this is how you set up your either bucket or your status using the board view. Now, when it comes to calendar, I like to use a calendar to plan your work. So you have all this without due date, you can just drag and drop, right? So I can drop, and then right now I know that today I need to finish this. Now, after this calendar view, now I want to bring you back to the grid. Okay. So in the grid, if you are confused using this, some people don't like this, okay, because it feel messy, right? Because most people are used to using Excel. You can always come back to grid, right? So you can have a grid view. You can see the due date here, right? The bucket, status, all the information are in here, whether assigned to who or not. So you got one big glance of all your tasks, right? So it's good that you can see it by status, right? So using the board, this is good. You'll be using this to check by status. And a lot of company are using this for their Scrum meeting. Yeah. So if you don't know Scrum meeting, go Google it. Okay. It's one of the agile methodology. Yeah. So you have all this Kanban so that you can basically track the status, who is behind on the work and who is ahead or so, right? Now, if you come back here, you can see all this and then you can see the status here and you can sort it. Also, you can do that, right? So it depends on your individual preference. Now, the third one is the charts. So I like this because this, when they call chart, is actually like a dashboard. So it will shows you the whole picture of your project. Okay. So if you have for your particular project here, your status, meaning that how many tasks, yeah, there are 7 tasks left. Over here, late, okay, there are actually 10 tasks left. Okay, 7 not started and 3 already late. Yeah. Now, priority, you can see which one is the priority, how many are in priority, and the bucket, okay? How many tasks are in the executing phase, right? Monitoring phase, yeah, and not completed, there are 2 tasks already late, you see? And then the team members, if you assign, because I'm not assigned to any team members, so if you assign, it will shows you the team members, right, by their name, okay? So you have like Andrew, John, if you assign all the names right over here, you can see there. They have how many tasks and how many tasks on hand, not started, okay, in progress, or late, or completed. Okay, then you can see who are actually behind. So this is a very, very useful dashboard. Now, on top of that, you can also do your filter right over here, assignment by a particular person or particular labels, particular bucket. Yeah. So you can do that as well. So it is very, very flexible and easy to use. Now, the last thing I want to show you is the share, right? How do you share this into your teams? Okay. So let me go to the teams, right? So if I have a team right over here, you can see all this, the faces, okay, already added into this particular channel. Yeah. So all the team members in this channel can actually see this board. So this board is exactly the same as here. Look at here, task 1. If I go and change this task to X, Y, Z, okay, so task X, Y, Z, and I go back to the team, you can see that right over here. You see that, right? So if I'm in the teams, I can come into the team. I don't need to open my planner because it's linked. Okay, I can change the date here, right? So I want to change it to 17, and then that's it. So it is 17 right over here. So I can go back to the planner here and I see it right over here, 17. Now, if you don't, because I'm using the web version, all you need just refresh it, you will see that, yeah, the latest information. So how do you add this into your team? Very simple, just click here, this tab, and then select the app, right? And then you have this planner, select the planner, okay? And then you can save it, right? It has a planner. Now inside the planner right over here, you can add your existing plan, right? Meaning that you already created in your planner. You can add it in through here, or you don't want to do it in the planner, you can always start a new plan right inside your Microsoft Teams. Yeah, right over here, you can create a new plan. Yeah, so I'm not going to do that. Okay, now of course, right over here, I didn't create it. I can just remove it. And by the way, you can add as many plan, right? I have simple plan right over here. Okay, I can create a sales tracker, right? Different so-called bucket or phases. Yeah, depends on the workflow. Now you're interested to know more about how to create a sales tracker using Planner, just leave a comment right below. I'll do a separate videos on that. Now there's no limit on how many plan you can add into your teams. Yeah, but of course in a team, you do not want to confuse it. Okay, so if you have a teams, you can always create a channel for separate projects, and then each project will have one planner to manage all that. So it's not confusing. I'm just showing you because this is just a demo. Now, another way to share to your Microsoft Teams is actually click here, share, and then you can share it through here. Okay. So we click share it through here, and then you can select your group. Okay. Now, of course, you want to share it through other software like Outlook. You can always copy the link to the plan or send a WhatsApp, the link to a plan to your team members, and then they can actually click it and then they can see it. But the beauty is using Teams, everyone can go in and edit it, right? And you can see here, you can type the chat here, right? So you can type the chat, say, remember to add this into your consideration, something like that. So it's stuck inside your task check. So you get a records, yeah, on what is, all your team members discuss about this particular task. Now, of course, you can add certain notes in there as well. Yeah. So it is very, very powerful, especially when you use this together inside your Microsoft team. I hope this video will show you an overall view how to use Planner. It is one of the simple, easy planning tools that I use compared to like Notion, Obsidian, and Jira, Trello, and so on. So go try it out. And then if you have question, always come back to the comments and leave a comments right below. And then I'll try to answer your questions. Now, if you like this type of video, do subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell so that every week when we publish new content, you'll be notified. And this is Andrew. I'll see you real soon in my next video.